guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm uploading the longest video I have ever uploaded. I'm so sorry, and thank you so much for watching. If you do watch even half of it, it's just so long. As I mentioned in my 2021 video, I really want to start doing clear outs, and I promise the next one will be slightly shorter because I've kind of learnt from doing this one that like I have to be careful. It's just so long. I wanted to narrow down my lipstick collection. I had about 160 lipsticks when I started this clear out, and this is kind of like my first clear out, just the items I think I can part with a little bit easier. I will be doing another clear out soon-ish, once I've kind of like cleared out my general whole collection, but it is a very long video, so I'm just gonna get started. So this here is my lip and lip gloss and lip balms collection. I have also got lip liners, but I haven't pulled them out. This here is what I usually have out on my dresser. These are just lipsticks I found in random places. These are newer products. These aren't newer products. These are just products that I pulled out of another drawer, but because they're lip products. And then these two drawers are what I kind of keep tucked in a corner, and honestly I very rarely go into here, but I feel like I'm very emotionally attached to these, so it's going to be difficult to get rid of these. I know this is crazy, but to me this doesn't seem like that much, and I know that that's crazy, but the truth is these two drawers in particular, I just never go into them, so I really feel like I need to have a bit of a declutter. I've also noticed that these are quite dusty, but like I said, I hadn't been in here and we're under quite a bright light, and that's why they look so dusty, but I will clean them as we go along. And I'm going to try and move this into an overhead tripod at some point, but it's new and I haven't tried it before. This is kind of the best I can do in terms of setup. It's not ideal, but it's something that I will work on because I don't actually like this tripod that I've got. So in here we have largely MAC lipsticks. I had a time where I really liked MAC lipsticks. I think I still do, but there was a time where I really loved them. Then I have YSL up the top. This may be Chanel. Yeah, this is a Chanel lipstick. I feel like I'm attached to these, so this is going to be the tricky place. And then here, like I said, I have a lot of miscellaneous stuff. This I think I will be able to get rid of quite a lot. In here I have other lipsticks which I do typically quite like that aren't YSL or aren't MAC, and again I think there'll be some that I can get rid of in here, but it might not be the easiest. These are kind of like more so things that have come in recently, and these sit out on my dresser. The reason this book is here, by the way, is because there is like that whole thing and I don't want anything to fall. So I think this is probably the best place to start. There is quite a lot of Charlotte Tilbury, which if I'm completely honest I think I will struggle to get rid of. I might not get rid of any Charlotte Tilbury. They're all quite dusty, which is the issue with having too much stuff, is that it just collects dust. There's NARS, there's some more MAC. I'm actually going to move this MAC into the other one. There is some Honest Beauty. First I need to find myself a chair and maybe make a cup of tea, and then we're going to get started with this. So this is going to be my setup for now. I know it's not ideal, it's quite close and stuff, but honestly I just bought a crap tripod. I have got some cotton wool pads, some micellar water, and a cup of tea. Yes, I have black tea. I know it's a bit weird, but it's just what I do. I don't drink dairy, and that's why. We're going to get started. Hopefully things will remain in focus, but I don't have high hopes. I'm going to start with this because I think it's just the easiest place for me to start, basically. I'm going to try and be ruthless, but who knows? I mean, let's just start with this because I know this is going to probably stay here. This is the By Terry Gold Balm de Rose. I've mentioned in a recent empties that I actually think I may be allergic to the regular version of this, but I'm going to keep this and probably give this one a go because maybe I'm not allergic, maybe it was just that tube that had an issue. Also, this is the gold version. This is basically just a really expensive lip balm, and I'm going to keep it because I've got quite a lot left. I mean, this isn't the best lip balm if I'm completely honest, because it really has a lot of glitter, and I would definitely not recommend you purchasing this one. The original Balm de Rose is good, but this is the gold version, and it's just a bit ridiculous, but it's also just so expensive that I feel bad throwing it in the bin. I've definitely had this a bit over 12 months, but I mean, it's just for me, and I'm just going to keep it just because of the price. I mean, really I should get rid of it sooner or later, but I think for now I'm going to keep it. Oh god, I'm rocking the camera, I'm sorry. Then I have this EOS lip balm, which is, I'm actually not sure what collection it was from, but I'm going to get rid of this, not because I don't like it, I do, it's just that I'm not wild necessarily about these ones that you rub directly on your lips like this. I think they're a bit weirder than a standard lip balm, but I think I'm going to get rid of this one because we have to start somewhere, so this is a good place to start. And then I have the Drunk Elephant lip balm. I love this, so we are going to be keeping this. This is my favourite lip balm, so 100% that will be staying. And then we kind of go on to lipsticks. Actually, we have also got the Glossier Wild Fig Balm.com. I have another balm.com over here, so I guess we'll do these together. I'm going to keep them both because no other reason than why not. I do like them. I don't think they're the best lip balms ever, but I enjoy using them. so I'm going to keep them. This one here is the birthday balm.com. I really wanted this because it smells like birthday cake. And then this one here is the wild fig, which I also really wanted because I really like fig as a scent. So we'll keep those two. Haven't done very well. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I actually counted all my lipsticks and I think I have 160, which is outrageous. And I'm probably looking to get rid of about, in the ideal world, 50, but I don't know if that's possible. Over here I spotted another lip balm. This is the Brazilian Kiss lip butter. I really like this. I'm a big fan of Sol de Janeiro. These are quite large. I think these sort of size lip balms are a bit weird, but I like it. I'm going to keep it. It smells incredible. If you really like sugary scents, this is the lip balm for you. Yeah, so keeping that. And actually, there's one more lip balm here. I'm going to get rid of this lip balm. This is the Sun Balm Coconut Cocoa SPF 30 lip balm. Now honestly I'm tempted to keep this because it has SPF in it, and I don't think any of my other lip balms have SPF in them. However, I really don't enjoy the scent of this. It smells really strongly of coconut. It kind of smells like a pina colada, but not in a good way, so this is going. This is the Skin Iceland limited edition berry lip fix. Honestly, I've had this for really long. It's clearly finished. I haven't used this in ages, but I really did enjoy using this. I don't think this berry version is available anymore. They probably stopped making this berry version years ago, but it was good whilst it lasted. I'm going to organise because I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Well, this is going to get quite confusing, so maybe I'll move the ones I've decided I'm keeping. Not sure where to. They can go into here. So these are my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks just here. I will quickly run you through what I have. We'll start with some limited edition ones. At least I think they were limited edition, or at least the packaging I believe was limited edition. So I have, this is Charlotte Tilbury's Carina's Star. It's actually quite a nice colour. It's just that it seems to have a little bit of glitter in it, which is what I'm not wild about. It's not overly obvious, but I just don't love it. But I'm going to keep this. Then I have this one, which is called JK Magic. I wonder if it's like JK Rowling. This is quite a nude, but actually this is quite pretty. I actually quite like that. I don't think I've ever worn this on my lips, but I really should. That's the issue with this many lipsticks. It's kind of, I end up sticking to the same ones over and over. Then I have this one, which is just the most beautiful packaging. I love this. I just love generally Charlotte Tilbury packaging, but then this one with the leopard on top is just even more beautiful, as if that were possible. And this is in the colour Glowing Gen, a little bit of a darker nude, quite peachy. Not necessarily my favourite colour, to be honest, but it's just so beautiful that I can't part with it. You'll soon be able to tell that I just get very emotionally attached to items, and it's not even about, it's just, I don't know, this is what I need to kind of get past. But for now, we're going to keep this. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to get rid of some of these, but for now I'm going to keep that. Then I have Night Crimson. This is really quite a dark colour. If this were matte, I would love it, but it's not, so it's not my favourite. This is actually one that I would seriously consider getting rid of, and I think maybe the next time round this one might go, but for now we're going to keep it because I feel like not mentally prepared yet to get rid of that. This here is Between the Sheets. Really lovely, like pink. It's quite a nudie pink, but quite a true pink. Then, I know this is a bit ridiculous, but I have two Pillow Talks. I quite like this lipstick, to be honest, but it's not necessarily my favourite ever, but I ended up having two because I think they came in two different advent calendars, and this one is clearly more used. So maybe actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one away and just try and finish this one. I've clearly had this one longer, and it'll be a shame for it to go off before I finish it, and it's more likely to go off than the other one. This is really nude. This is the colour Penelope Pink, quite like a peachy nude. I actually feel like pink is misleading. It's more peachy than it is pink in my opinion. I've used this quite a lot, as you can tell, but that's because I use it quite often to nude out darker lipsticks. This one here is Red Carpet Red. I wear this loads. I really like it. This is matte, and that's what I look for in a red. Actually on my lips it leans a bit pink on me, but I do like it. Then we have another nude. This is Hepburn Honey, a brownie nude. Again, not one I use masses, maybe one that I'd consider getting rid of in the future. Then this is Confessions. I also need to give these a good clean. This is another nude. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury does nudes really well. I actually quite like this. This is a brownie nude, but I think it's slightly less cool toned than the last one. I really struggle with cool and warm tones, so some of you might be like, actually Sabrina, this isn't that cool. I think that's quite cool though. I don't know, it's so weird. I really struggle with that. And then another one, this one here is the Queen. This is a red, but I find it's a very pink, it's kind of like a pinky red. It's much pinker than Red Carpet Red. But like I said, I'm going to keep these all. I know it's a bit ridiculous, but they just make me happy, and I feel like there's a lot of other lipsticks I can get rid of. So for now I'm happy to keep these, but maybe in the future there will be a few that I get rid of. Then I have these from Charlotte Tilbury. I much prefer the other lipsticks. I think these are called like Sexy Lips or something like that. I think they're a bit sheerer. I'm really running out of space. This is the shade Sexy Lips. Just there. I can't tell if this is in focus, so I'm just gonna hope. Princess Kiss. You can see like that's really very sheer, but it's a pink. These are nice. I would definitely wear these. I quite like a sheer nude and a sheeny nude. Glow Kiss, which is actually one I wear quite a lot, or at least compared to the other ones. This one looks almost brand new, but this is Everlasting Kiss. Oh, that was really hard to get up, and that's just a bit browner. Honestly, I feel like on the lips there's not a massive difference between these, especially some of the shades on the lips you can barely tell the difference. I really need to start wearing these, and then once I put them on, if I decide they're not nice, I need to get rid of them. But for now I'm going to keep these, but I'm very aware that it's a bit ridiculous. I'm just keeping them largely for the sake of keeping them. I think it's fair to say that was fairly unsuccessful. Okay, I'm going to go on to this because I think this might be the only one I have from Urban Decay. This is Urban Decay, just their regular lipsticks in the shade Naked. I absolutely love this lipstick. I think it's really, really beautiful. I think it was one of my perfect shades, but now it's a little bit on the pink side for me. I've had this for a long time, which I think is probably the main reason why I'm going to get rid of this. I really, really love it though, and I don't know, one day I think I will probably repurchase this, but I just have so many other lipsticks and I've had this for such a long time that I think I'm happy to part with this. Oh, I don't know. Okay, maybe, okay, I'm a bit unsure. I think this might go in the maybe pile. I'm really tempted to not have a maybe pile because I feel that otherwise I will keep going back to it. But I think maybe we'll have a maybe pile. I'm going to start it. One I know I'm going to definitely get rid of is this. This is from Pixi. It's really quite grubby. Don't know why it looks like this. But this is the Pixi Lip and Line lipstick and lip liner. So on this side you have a lipstick. I loved this for the longest time. I think it's almost a matte finish, but not quite. It's almost a bit powdery. I have a bit of an oil on my hand at the moment, so it's probably not a great swatch. I really loved this for the longest time. I loved the little lip liner, but the truth is I've definitely had this for far, far too long, and I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm sad to see it go. For a really long time it was my favourite lipstick, but I think it's time for it to go. So now I think I'm going to go on to these, which are Lancome. Lancome is a brand that I think is really beautiful, especially for some products. I guess more so for their mascara, and I do think their foundations are quite good too, but I'm not really that drawn to these lipsticks, so I think actually I might let these go. Packaging wise, really, really beautiful. But this one that I'm going to start with is L'Absolute Rouge, and I believe this one here is a matte and this one here is too, so I guess I'll swatch these next to each other first. I love the opening. So this is a orangey red. I mean, that is stunning and definitely one I would wear, so maybe we'll keep that. This one, which is a berry sort of shade. I actually think this is a lipstick that I wore recently in a video, and a lipstick that I would never really usually go for, but I really, really liked it. So I think what I'm going to do is actually keep this for now. Maybe in the future I'm going to get rid of this, but I think I'm going to get rid of this one here. This is in the colour Not Flirting, and the red one is Kind of Sexy. Now, I do think Not Flirting is a beautiful colour, but I think I probably have other ones that are similar, and I just basically have to start letting some stuff go, so maybe that's just gonna be one of them. From their cream lipstick range, I have this one which is really pretty, and it's called Ruby Passion. Oh, I remember keeping this because I just thought that the bullet was just beautiful, but we've started to lose that as I've used it. I think this is just too nude for me, and it's a lipstick that I'm just going to let go. It is nice, but it's just not for me. Then I have here, this is Lancome Kind of Flirty. Now this was a collection that Lancome done with Chiara. I can't remember her surname, I'm so sorry, but she's a influencer. And actually I have the palette from this collection in like my special section of my makeup collection, which actually maybe I'll do in a different video. I think I'm going to keep this. I like the idea of it. Again, this might be a little bit on the old side, but it's got a really lovely like fruity scent which I really like, and it's just a nice summer colour. Again, one that I might let go in the future, or one I might just move into my collection basket, which is product I don't use but I just think is nice to look at. And honestly, I'm not even sure why I have that. That's something that does exist in my life, so maybe that'll move there soon, but for now I'm going to keep that. So we got rid of two Lancome. I do also have this Guerlain. There may be other Guerlains coming, but for now we're just going to deal with this one. This one again was one of the lipsticks that I really, really did love. This is Guerlain, I think this is number 11. Packaging wise, really, really beautiful. I think this is again one that I'm happy to let go because it's quite sheer. That's one swatch just there. And I think I have other lipsticks which Oh, I don't know. Actually, that is a really, really lovely colour. Maybe we'll keep this. It smells fine. It has like a really lovely, fruity, summery scent. I think maybe we'll keep this for now. Maybe soon I'll let that go, but for now, we'll hold on to it. Clinique, again, there may be other Cliniques coming, but for now, we'll deal with this one. This is a Clinique matte lipstick. These are new-ish. They came out maybe last year. They're not one that has been around for a really long time. Mine doesn't even have a colour on it, which makes me want to get rid of it. But you can tell that I've barely used it. It has been used, but barely. I think I'm just happy to let it go. It's matte. I don't love matte nudes because I feel that they don't really suit me. This isn't actually like too matte, but I don't think I'll miss it. I don't think I'll regret letting it go. I don't know. Maybe we'll put it in maybe. I'm a bit unsure about that one. Then from Avon, I have their collection with Lisa Armstrong. For those of you that don't know who Lisa Armstrong is, she is a British makeup artist and she does the makeup for Strictly Come Dancing. She's really, really talented and she had a great collection with Avon. The truth is that I just don't think I'm going to need this lipstick. I think it's not a permanent lipstick. I'm less tempted to keep non-permanent lipsticks just because there's no point in me talking about this lipstick in 6 months time because I don't think it'll be available. It's quite a pinky colour, probably more pink than I would like, and packaging wise I also think it's very chunky and I don't know, I don't love this packaging. I think it looks a bit cheap. Sometimes I'm confused as to whether it's a lipstick or a cheap product, so I think I'm just happy to let it go, and this is in the colour Zoe. Then from a collab I done with Amazon a few years back now, actually maybe a year and a bit ago. Kiko is a great brand. I don't have a lot of their lipsticks just because it's a great brand, but it's not necessarily one that really excites me that much. They have a lot of product continuously coming out, so I feel often quite overwhelmed by it. This is a matte lipstick in the colour Velvet Passion. I kept this because I really did like it. Just a beautiful peachy nude, but I think I'm happy to let it go because it's just not quite my colour and I just have so many lipsticks. The truth is that if I want to keep all those Charlotte Tilburys, I can't keep just everything. Like, some things have to go, and this I think is a product that I'm happy to let go of. Although I did really, really like this. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. It was a lovely colour. Okay, so I actually did just find another lipstick from the Lisa Armstrong Avon collection. This is in the colour M's. What I do really like about this collection is that the lipsticks have lip liners which match. So for example, this is called M's, so I assume the lip liner would be called Emma, which I think is very, very clever. I have got the lip liners, but they're for another video. Again, the same sort of packaging, but this one is matte, whereas the other one was shiny. This colour is quite nice, actually. I wish you could see the texture of this lipstick. I mean, I can't tell if you can see. It's really, really unusual. It kind of looks like an aero almost. This is brand new. I've never used this, but that does feel and look really very nice. I'm going to give this a go. It'd be nice to keep, at least for a short period of time, something from this collection, and I think this might be it. I think this is a really nice colour. Okay, so I've opened up all the Honest Beauty lipsticks. These are the Honest Beauty liquid lipsticks. There are a lot of these like pinky shades, so they're just not my cup of tea, and I don't think these are matte, so even the bold colours like this I'm just not tempted by, because I really love these sort of colours as a matte. This is like dominoes, and I'm fairly certain that this isn't matte, so I think maybe I'm going to keep this, which is the shade Off Duty. Oh, I actually think that is a beautiful colour. I'm actually really, really happy with that. Packaging wise, I think these look a little bit cheap, but I generally love Honest Beauty. I mean, they don't look cheap, just so they don't look expensive either. And maybe I'll keep this one. They're both kind of similar colours, but they're my sort of colours. This is BFF. Oh no, BFF is far too dark for me. I'm going to get rid of BFF too. I'm unsure. I think the other ones I'm happy to let go. So I'm going to keep this one. I mean, that's quite pink. This one here is Passion. This is far too pink. There's just no way I would wear that. That is Goddess. I mean, I'm not saying there's no way I wouldn't wear that. Like, I'm sure it's a beautiful colour on. It's just that I'm unlikely to need it anytime soon. This is nice. It's kind of like Off Duty, but just pinker. So, oh, actually, maybe I like that, you know. I think that's a really pretty summery colour. Maybe I'll keep that as well. But the other ones are going to go. So now we'll quickly do these, which are Bare Minerals. I also have these Bare Minerals, but I think I have some more in the second drawer. So we're going to wait to do those all together. I have 4 of these. So I've got Abundance, which is just a beautiful orangey peach. I have Grace, which is I think that's a cool tone pink. Memory, and then I have Joy. Now I'm laughing because I think these are all really, really beautiful and I'm tempted to keep all of them. Joy is the one that I'm automatically thinking I don't think I will wear, so Joy is going to go. But then the other 3 I think are really, really stunning. I think for now I'm happy to keep these 3, but I need to wear them, and I think soon I'm going to have to go through my collection again, which I know sounds a bit crazy, but I need to organise by colour and work out like if there's another orangey shade that I'm happier to keep. That's just not the task for today because I have 160 lipsticks and I just think that's too much, so I needed to just like do this quick clear out first. So the other 3 I think I'm going to keep. That's really pretty and I would wear that, but I don't think it's as wearable as the other 3. The other one I'm tempted to get rid of is Abundance, which initially I was really drawn to, but the only issue is that I don't know if it's too much of a bright lipstick for me to want it as a sheen finish, whereas the other 2 I definitely would like as a sheen. Next I have this from MUA. This is a Super Stylo Satin Finish lipstick. I actually really do like this colour, but the truth is it's just so much easier for me to get rid of these more inexpensive lipsticks because I feel that if I really wanted this again I could then just repurchase it, but to be honest it's unlikely that I want it so much that I need to repurchase it. That said, it's a really beautiful colour. I have worn this quite a lot, but I'm just happy to let it go as well. It's like a mauvey shade, but really pretty, really affordable, and that payoff is incredible. Would definitely happily wear this. It's just that, like I said, something's got to give, and today it's this. I have a couple of glosses. This one here is from Delilah. I really don't wear gloss very much, which is why I'm tempted to get rid of them, but then I'm always like, well, one day maybe I will want a gloss and then I won't have one. This though is super gold. This is super 90s. Is this a lip gloss? I mean, at this point I'm wondering if actually this is an eyeshadow. Maybe this is an eyeshadow. I thought it was just a super 90s lipstick, but now I'm even feeling it. It feels like a shadow. This is going to leave. That's for another video. And then I've got this one, which is from the MAC collection with Pac Hymen. I can't remember her name, to be completely honest. But this is a gloss. I just don't wear gloss. I'm not sure I ever wore this. This is super sticky. You can hear how sticky this is. If you're familiar with the MAC lip glosses, you'll know that this is just what they're like. I really like the smell of these. They're like super minty. I don't have a lot of like clear glosses, which is why I'm tempted to keep it. If I keep this, I can't keep a lot of other glosses, so we'll see. Maybe this is a maybe one. Then the only clear gloss I have, and that's the only reason I'm going to keep it, is the L'Oreal Top Gloss Push Up Volumizing Lip Top Coat. It's the only one I've got. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. Marc Jacobs. This is in the shade Pretty Thing. This is a really beautiful colour. Even though I don't wear gloss, this is the sort of gloss I would wear. I mean, actually, maybe I just need to keep this out and I would actually get wear out of that. So we'll keep that. This is Clarins Rose Praline. I actually really like these lipsticks. It's just a fine colour. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm just happy to let it go, basically. Okay, so then we have Armani. I have this one, which is a Rouge d'Armani, but this isn't matte. I've never used this, and I think I've only really kept this because I thought it was cool. I think I'm going to actually maybe get rid of this one, but move it into my collection of like special stuff. It's brand new. I've never used it, and I'm happy for it to move there because I don't think that I really need this lipstick. Then I know in here there's my favourite red, but we're gonna have to find it as we go. This is at 400. Oh my god, this is a lovely red. This isn't gonna go well. That's 400. This is 500. I don't know if I mentioned, but these are actually matte. These might be all very beautiful. This is the shade 301. Okay, I mean, these have blown me away. I've had these for ages, and actually this is the one I've been wearing loads. This is 403. It's an absolute state because I wear it a lot, but it's like super matte, but really like that. It's seen better days, but that is stunning. This is my favorite red. This is the color 403, and then we've got 102. I'm hoping that I don't like this color because I've otherwise kept all of them. Yeah, this is gonna be too nude for me. I mean, it's very similar to this one. Checking if they're actually the same, but they're not. I have to get rid of one. Oh, they're so nice. I think this is going to be the one I'm going to get rid of. Like I said, I don't really like matte nudes. I think this was going to be too harsh on me, so I'm going to get rid of this one. So these 4 are staying. I just cleared my table, by the way. I realised there was a lot of fluff, which I think is coming up my jumper. These are from Maybelline. They are the Super Stay Matte Ink lipsticks. I think that's too cool tone for me, so I think I'm happy to let that one go. Then there's, oh, this one's never even been opened. I'm just gonna let it go because it's brand new. So I have no business with starting any new lipsticks when I have so many other ones. This is the red from the collection. I remember quite liking this, but when I swatch it, it doesn't really look that impressive, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I also have these other little bits, which are Drugstore. I have this NYX Powder Puff. I don't actually have much NYX. I have a few other little bits. This is quite a weird lipstick, really, because it's essentially a powder lipstick. But the shade is very nice. I haven't worn it much, but I like the concept and I don't have anything like it, and I like the colour, so I think maybe we'll keep this. This is in the shade Cans, and this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Oh, I don't know. This might be another maybe. I like it, but maybe I can just let it go. I'm unsure. Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. I think this colour just isn't quite right for me. This is really quite grey, and I don't really like that, so I'm happy to let that go. This is in the colour 525 Barely Blush. This is the same product. This is in the shade 510 Nude Honey. That is really very pretty. We'll hold on to that one for now. Okay, next I missed one from Lancome, so we'll do this one quickly. This is in the shade 82, and it's a Drama Matte. I'm just gonna let it go. It's not that it's bad, it's just that I have other shades which I think are quite similar to this. Like I said, something just have to leave. This range here from L'Oreal I really do enjoy. This is the Color Rouge range. Now I have two limited editions here. This is the Isabel Marant range, and the shade I have is La Sienne Shadow. Now these I'm just going to move straight into that collection box because I feel like it's quite like a collector-y lipstick. And then I also have the Balmain collab, and this is in the shade Domination. Again, I just feel like it's quite a nice little collector's lipstick to have, so we're just going to move that to my collection basket. Basically I can, and it means that I can pretend that I've got rid of loads of lipsticks when actually I'm keeping some of them there. This one is the shade Haute Couture. Honestly, I really like these lipsticks. If you're looking for a great quality drugstore lipstick, I think these are what I would recommend. Over the years I've really enjoyed these. I am going to get rid of this just because I have a lot of other high-end versions of very similar shades to this, but I honestly think this is a lovely colour, and mine's gone a bit wobbly, to be honest. I'm just going to get rid of it, but I would still really recommend these, and I would happily use this. So there's a few that I feel like I missed earlier. So these two are from Clinique. We have this one, which is a matte version, and potentially exactly the same as the previous one. Please note that these are often sent to me. They're not the same. The packaging is very similar in colour, but they're not the same. You know what, I'm going to get rid of these. I feel like there's other stuff in my collection. I've moved that one out of the maybe pile, and it's going to go. And then this one here is Beige Pop 04. This is just one of their lip colours. I've actually worn this quite a lot. I really like it, so I'm just going to keep it for now. Like I said, that might change in the future, but for now, I also found another Isabel Marant L'Oreal one. This is in the colour Bastille Whistle. This one I've clearly worn loads. Oh, I think I've actually just got a bit of oil on my hand, and that's why these aren't really swatching. So maybe I need to go sort that out. But I'm happy to let it go. Better days, really. Even the packaging. I hate when this starts happening. I've got a few other lipsticks that you'll see the same sort of things started happening. Next, I have this one from Armani. This is a Ecstasy Balm. Interesting name. But this, I really like this. This is really weird. It's basically, it adjusts to your lips. I like this. I think it's like a quick and easy one that I put on sometimes when I'm like running out the house and I don't really have much makeup on, so I'm going to keep that. This isn't really the colour on the lips, but I'll keep it. This is another lip balm, which I missed earlier. This is the Carmex Pomegranate. I'm actually going to keep this. It's got SPF 15. It smells nice. I'm just going to keep it. Then we'll quickly do Tom Ford. For years, all I ever wanted was Tom Ford lipsticks. They seem to me to be like the ultimate luxury. I think they are nice, but I think they're very expensive. I probably wouldn't buy them now. Well, it's not that I wouldn't buy them, it's just that I feel there's other lipsticks that I probably would prefer. For example, Charlotte Tilbury, which is quite comparable in terms of luxury, but the price point is just a little bit lower. This is Pink Dusk. Honestly, it's really seen better days. I'm going to get rid of it as much as I'd love to keep it. I've just had it for too long. This is just the most perfect colour for me. It's like a peachy pink. After saying that I probably wouldn't buy Tom Ford, I actually think I probably would rebuy this just because I think it's so beautiful. So if anyone actually has any dupes for this colour, do let me know. But it's completely broken, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I've had it for far too long anyway. I think this is their boys collection. I think that's what it was called. They may even still do these. This is in the colour Patrick. I had a few other ones, but along the way they've gone. This again I'm going to get rid of just because I've had it for a long time and I just don't think it's a colour I'm really going to wear. The only real reason it's in my collection is because I really love Tom Ford. I think I was sent this and then I didn't really love the colour, but it was just beautiful, so I kept it. The only thing I would say is that I'm tempted to keep it because it's really cute and it's really small, but I'm going to let it go. And then there's one more from their like core lipstick collection, and this is the colour Crimson Noir. And I didn't wear this one quite as much, as you can still see the TF in the top. There's a little hair on my hand, so please ignore that. I'm really tempted to keep this for the memories. I think actually Mike bought me this, but realistically I've had it for too long. A little bit of fluff on it now. It's time to let it go. So goodbye Tom Ford lipstick, you were absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately this is why you shouldn't have a lot of lipsticks, because it's just a waste. And then this one here is a lip shine in the colour Insidious. I'm happy to let it go as well. Basically it's nice, but it's nothing amazing. And then kind of other side of the spectrum, there's this Sleek Lip Dose Soft Matte Lip Click, which I really do like. but like I said, it's just so much easier for me to let go of high street products, and this is just a bit too brown for me, but this range as a whole is really, really lovely. Back to Charlotte Tilbury, I missed these earlier. These are the Hollywood lips. Again, I'm just going to keep them. Maybe in the future I'll let them go, but for now I would like them to stay. This is really, really sweet, and the only reason I really have it is because it's really sweet. This is from the brand Rodin, I believe that's how you pronounce it. They're quite expensive, but they feel quite cheap. It's a mini. I think I'm happy to let it go because it's a mini, even if it is absolutely beautiful. It's a nice shade and the packaging is stunning, but I have lots of full-size lipsticks, so what's the point? A few Givenchy lipsticks. One I'm happy to let go. Not that it's not nice, it is, but you know, we need to start making a dent in this collection. And then this is the colour Street Rose, and again, I think I'm quite happy to let that go. They're quite sheer, which is nice sometimes, but I'm happy to let them go. I have 4 lipsticks from the Bare Minerals Bare Pro range. Spice, Strawberry. Honestly, these are all really beautiful. It's a range I really do like. I have Cinnamon, and I have Petal. I think firstly I'm going to get rid of Cinnamon. Oh, this is hard. I feel like I really need to look in the mirror for these 3. Okay, I'm going to go look and then decide. I actually really like all 3, so I'm going to keep them for now. I really need to start wearing them and decide once they're on if I love them as much as I think I do, but those are staying. Then I have 2 Bare Minerals Gen Nude glosses in the shade Amore. Is that Amore? No, that says Major. In the shade Major and the shade Squad. This is Squad and this is Major. I'm going to keep Major and get rid of Squad. Nearing the end, because I have decided that due to how long this video is, I'm going to sort my NARS, my MAC and my YSL lipsticks in the next video, because I think it's getting a bit ridiculously long, so we'll save that for the next video. This is what I've got left to go through, which is quite a lot to be honest, but let's whiz through. But I'm not much of a whizzer. I have a couple of Chanels. I don't love these. I think they're quite like classic to look at, but they're nothing special. I have this one, which is in the shade Chintz, something like that. I'm gonna let it go because I just think I've had this for too long. And then there's this one, which I actually think Mike gave to me, and because of that I think I'm going to keep it, but again, it's not a colour I wear too much, which is why I really don't like it when people buy me lipsticks as a present, just because I have so many that it seems like a waste. But this is a Rouge Allure in the colour Incandescent, and actually that is a really lovely colour. I'm going to keep it. That's a really satisfying open. This is from Trish McAvoy, which is actually, I feel like a brand that not everyone's heard of, but it is it's quite a luxe, beautiful brand. This is their liquid lip colour in the colour Nude. And I'm going to keep this because I think this is one of the few products I have from her. It is quite nice to have products from different brands. This is Marc Jacobs lipstick in the colour Eat Cake. Again, beautiful. I'm going to keep it as well. But this is a mini version of the Laura Mercier Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick, and I've actually worn this and it's really, really nice. Even if it is a mini, I'm going to keep it. This is a lipstick that I once made in Selfridges with Estee Lauder. They were offering people the opportunity to go in and just make their own lipsticks and their own packaging. So I went for this one, which says Obsessed, and it has a heart. I actually think I made a few of these, but this is the last one I've got. I'm going to keep it again just for the memories. It's a nice colour. I haven't worn it, I don't think, but I'm going to keep it because I like the packaging and I like the concept. I have a mini Poppy Brown, probably going to get rid of because it's mini. This is in the shade Neutral Rose. Looks like that. It's a little bit on the brown side for me anyway. Suikyu, a brand that I again don't have much from, but is a really, really lovely brand. I think it's Japanese, but I'm actually not sure. This is a matte lip crayon in the shade 101. I'm going to keep it. I don't even really have a reason, but I'm going to keep it. This is another Bobbi Brown. This is a Luxe Shine Intense lipstick in the shade Bare Truth. I'm going to let this one go because I just don't think the colour's quite right for me. This is another Chanel, which I missed earlier. This is Rouge Coco Shine in the colour Candure. This is just really very nude. I'm happy to let this one go. I'm not going to use it. Victoria Beckham. These are on the newer side. These are the Bitten Lip Tints. I'm going to keep it because I don't have a lot from the Victoria Beckham range, and actually I think these are quite versatile, but I need to have a bit more of a play with them. I don't know what colour this is, which is a bit annoying, but they're quite weird to be honest, but not necessarily bad weird, but they are unique. They're kind of a stain. I mean, that looks absolutely gross. So when it comes to lip gloss, in my opinion, these are one of the best, if not the best lip glosses. This is the Clarins Eclat, there we go, the Clarins Instant Light lip gloss. The only thing I will say is that these really go off very, very quickly, and I'm worried mine has gone off, so I'm going to throw it in the bin, and I'm really sad because I don't have any more of these. I don't really want to risk it. I'm just going to bin it. Another thing I missed from Charlotte Tilbury is this, a Pocket Pout Kiss Me Quick lipstick. I really, really, really like this, and it's what I'm going to keep. although I feel like I really shoved my finger in there and it is a little bit on the old side, but like I said, it's just for me to use and it smells fine and I really do like it, so I'm going to hold on to that. The Bourjois Velvet Lip Pencil in Amuse Rouge. Now honestly I'm tempted to get rid of this because Bourjois is no longer available in the UK, so it's kind of pointless me talking about it because it's too hard to buy now, but it's just such a lovely colour that I'm just going to hold on to it. This is a Kiko Unlimited Double Touch Lip Gloss. I like this, but I'm happy for it to go. I'm not really wild about these like double-ended lip products, so happy for it to go. This is Hourglass. I love Hourglass. I've mentioned before it's one of my favourite brands, if not my favourite. This is one of their lipsticks. I'm going to hold on to that because it's a nude, but it's slightly sheeny, which I really, really like. And this is in the shade Peacemaker. Then I have these, which are, again, from Hourglass. They are removable like that, and then you put your lipstick in. I've actually never noticed this, but the shade name is just along the rim of the lipstick. So we've got If Only, I Woke Up. These feel really bougie, by the way. They're like really very heavy. They're really like a unique shape, and they have a really fine nib, so you have a lot of control over them. This is the shade At Dusk. This is I Can't Live Without You. Sorry, I've got a bit of cotton wool on my hand, which is why sometimes it's kind of bubbling up a little bit. I'm going to keep all three. They're really, really small. I'm going to keep all four. I can count, actually, because I think they're really pretty, and I really love how like thin they are, and I just think Hourglass is a great quality brand, so I'm going to hold on to those. We're just going to quickly whiz through these Honest Beauty lipsticks, which are the tinted lip balms. So these are the 8 shades I have. I actually think there's more shades, but this is all I have. This is the shade White Nectarine. I think it's basically transparent. Fruit Punch. I mean, these are sheer, so I really feel that I don't need even half of these. Summer Melon. This here, if you can see it, is the shade Lychee Fruit. Blood Orange. Dragon Fruit, which has been the one that's been the most pigmented thus far. Summer Melon. Have I already said that? No, maybe not. Have I? Oh, I have 2 of these, but they look different. How weird. Okay, I don't know why I have 2 of these either. And then finally, this is Plum Drop. I think I'm leaning towards Plum Drop, 1 Summer Melon. Oh no, I quite like this. And this one here, which is Fruit Punch. The other ones can go. And then I guess we should probably touch on these, which are the ones I was unsure about. I'm going to let them go because I feel ready. So there we go. That's all the lipsticks I'm getting rid of. This is 52 lipsticks, which I'm actually very, very proud of. Initially I thought I wasn't getting rid of a lot, but that is a lot. I'm very, very happy with that. And like I said, I'm going to go through these in my next video. This is all NARS, MAC and YSL. I am quite attached to these. I think this will be quite a difficult task for me. But that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll be doing some more of these videos very, very soon. Bye.